Let's welcome in Kurt Hess, quarterback of the YSU Penguins. Kurt, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, guys? Good to be back.
Yeah, man, it's nice to have you back on the show again, man. You're getting ready to go back to work again, man. The spring stuff is over. Pretty soon you're gonna be putting them on and getting ready for another season of YSU football. How excited are you?
Yeah, I'm very excited. We got a lot of guys back, as you guys know. The spring was a good time for us, and we really challenged ourselves over the summer in preparations for this fall camp, which is coming up here August 2nd. But we have high expectations, and we're ready for a good season.
Kurt, last season, of course, so close to the playoffs. The way it ended had to be so disappointing for the team because we were so close to making that playoffs. How long did that sit with you? How long did it take for you to really get over that and start focusing on this year?
It was hard, and it was very disheartening for us. A lot of our guys, especially our older guys from last team, it definitely took some time before we really let that go. And I know there's a lot of people on the team who have used that as motivation in preparations for this season, and it's still in the back of our minds, and we know how close we were. But at the same time, we're aware of what it's going to take in order to get back in the playoffs and make a run.
Now, this will be the third year you'll be the starting quarterback of the Penguins, and obviously you know the offense pretty well now. How big of an advantage is it just to go in there and be like, we know this system, and now let's just apply it? How much does that help, it being your third year now in the same system?
It is a great advantage being in the third year as the quarterback of our offense, and running with Coach Montgomery. We have great confidence in each other, and we really trust each other out there on the field. But I think it's an even more advantage to our younger guys. I can go out there, and I'm going to be sharp every practice, and I'm going to do what I can to get our team prepared for the game, as well as teaching our younger quarterbacks and our younger skill players on the offensive side of the ball kind of the ins and outs and the way things work in our offense. And it really takes a lot of the pressure off our coaches, and a lot of the older guys really help us and help me. And, our running back, Jermaine Cook, we really put a lot of emphasis on our guys and fine-tuning our offensive game plans.
We're talking to Kurt Hess, quarterback of YSU. Kurt, looking at your numbers, you improved from touchdowns from your freshman to sophomore years. You threw 12 in your freshman year, 26 in your sophomore year. Yards went up. Your completion percentage went up as well. What do you attribute your improvement from year one to year two?
I got to give a lot of credit to all the guys around me. Obviously, to start off with Coach Shane Montgomery, our offensive coordinator. He's done a great job with me in the off season and watching film and studying our opponents and working on different schemes. But really the guys I'm playing with and the guys that I go out there and battle with, our offensive line, they've done a great job with me and protecting me. I know I do not get sacked or hit a lot, and the skill players really have been with me there the entire time, and they come out with it whenever I want to throw, and whenever they want to throw, they know I'll come out there, and really just working together and putting in that extra time to build the team chemistry that is needed to succeed at our level.
Now, of course, you guys start out this season again, Kurt, with another bigger opponent. You're playing Pitt. When you play these big schools, and I know since you've been here, we've done that YSU seems to start with the big schools at the season. This team, with the confidence that I can already tell you guys have, from getting better and better each year under Coach Wolford, this being now your third year at quarterback, how confident are you guys that you can not only compete but possibly take out a team like Pitt and really surprise the country in week one?
Coach Wolf, he says it every year when we go in to play these bigger teams. In the past 2 seasons, we've played Big Ten teams in Penn State and Michigan State. He says it every year that we have the talent and we have the ability to play with these guys. And each year we believe it a little bit more and a little bit more. And you guys have seen it in Penn State 2 years ago, and last year Michigan State. We were neck and neck. We were right there with them late in the game. And I think this year we've really all hopped on the bandwagon, and we definitely believe in what he's telling us. And that belief's going to go a far way for our team. And this year we are very excited to play at Pitt. It's going to be a great environment. I was there my redshirt freshman year, and I know that we're going to be expecting big things. And if we believe and stick together, we're going to have a good chance.
Also, you and your teammate Jermaine Cook are up for the watch list for the Walter Payton Award. Now, how great does that feel, and how great is it to share that honor with a teammate?
It's definitely special, and as you know, it's unique to have 2 guys from the same team on the early watch list. But Jermaine and I have talked about it, and we're going to compete for it. But we know that that hardware is not going to go anywhere in Youngstown unless we win the championship, and unless we go far in the playoffs. And that's definitely our first goal is is to carry our team, be the strength of our team, and bring those young guys along with us. The accolades and awards will come after, but our first priority is to get a championship.